Greetings, welcome to Die Dragon Die presents Flotsam and Jetsam Season 4, Episode 11. I'm your host, Marty, joined by the DM, Adam. How's everyone doing on this fine... What day is it? Thursday.
It's Thursday night.
Yes.
We are doing okay. We had a busy weekend. I fought in the Ontario Open for judo. I took a gold in my category, and I haven't caught up on my sleep since. Monday night, or it was competition was weigh-ins was Friday, competition was Saturday. There was additional competing on Sunday, and at Sunday at was it 7:30? I was eating. I think I had like a smash burger that I picked up on the way home. I was halfway through eating my burger where I'm like, I really want to just go to sleep. I'm too sleepy to eat my food. So I slept for like 12 hours that night. It was pretty good. So yeah, it was recovering and training.
For me, it's swimming in boxes. All of my stuff from Seattle arrived at the house, and it's been trying to... It's like, why do I have two of them? I lived in Seattle for 18 years and then have a house here in Canada, and we got rid of the Seattle living. But a lot of my stuff is now in storage, and getting through the last few boxes and few things like hanging paintings and installing a little bit of furniture, putting together a little bit of furniture. So yeah, we're almost at the end of all the moving shenaniganry, dealing with insurance companies and movers and closing down accounts, and give me another week and everything will be kind of in a normal state, which is nice. It does mean I haven't done a lot of nerdy shit. What's the nerdiest thing that I've done? I bought the new Red Sonja movie. So I decided before watching that, I'm going to watch the old Red Sonja movie.
Oh, that's a bad call. Shouldn't have done that.
Just a horrible, horrible movie. It's all sorts of... It just never held up. Like, I think the actress there got Razzie Awards for that, for her performance, and for her character and writing. And it was supposed to be a Conan movie, but the one studio owned Conan name, so he was called Kalidor instead, and it was just a overall bad movie. So I decided I'm clear the palate by watching another not so great movie, the more modern Conan with Khal Drogo actor Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, and it's like they skimped on some special effects. There's one scene where these undead that are basically dudes in bodysuits covered in chalk are like ninja kicking and like fucking monk rolling.
Oh no, the chalkmen have come.
And it's like, man, did we really need this encounter? It felt like a filler encounter in a D&D game.
But in a feature-length film.
Yeah, but in a feature-length film, I'm like, oh, this is really bad.
The only thing I remember from that movie is the scene with them in like a meadow with one dude on a horse. That's the only thing I remember from the whole film.
There's some really awkward, like, I'll call them for what they are, NPC like actions in the like reactions. It's like, yeah, I don't want to get into it. I'm not finished watching it. I kind of had it on while I was putting from some IKEA furniture together, and yeah, I'm only about maybe halfway through the movie. It's not great. I hope eventually they find some big muscly guy that can act that will do a proper Conan, like Conan the Barbarian, but with today's fucking like special effects. I think it'll be a long time before that happens. But
so, a couple of things. I did do one nerdy thing. I reinstalled League of Legends on my computer.
I noticed you've done a couple of Discord spies on you and tells me what video games you're playing, so you could turn that off. But I noticed that there was one very long marathon session. I'm like, He's either in menus right now and just forgot to turn it off because Adam doesn't turn his hardware off.
Oh, I don't turn my hardware off.
Yeah,
So it was like no,
it's
no,
like,
no.
well, no,
I've
no, I think he's
played.
at judo right now. That can't be correct.
No,
Although his
it
wife
was
shut it down, so I don't know.
it was on Friday. I took a day off work to get ready for the tournament, and
Yeah.
I was like, I should play games. I'm like, my dog ate my controller. Fuck. Do I want to go buy a PlayStation and dick around with that? No, I don't want to do that. Fuck. You know what? I want to just go and kill some things in League. And then I spent an hour and a half fighting with Riot Software, like the company that makes the game. They're different like authenticators. And the solution was you had to reboot your system twice, which is basically the bane of my existence. It took me 2 hours to figure that out, where it's like reboot it twice. And that was after I was like, I'm going to send them an IT ticket telling them to go bounce in. I was already salty, didn't even get the game going. And then I played it, and then basically the logger auto logs into the game when you boot your computer now. So it's like it always looks like you're in the game because it's just like there's a button to say play the game. So yeah, I'm surprised. The Discord probably thinks I played the entire weekend.
It was many, many hours, and I'm like, I think I know where he
No,
is right now. I don't think this is a lie.
I
And I'm like,
played.
aha, Adam doesn't turn off his machine.
No,
This is what happened.
yeah, precisely. Yeah, the matches take like 20 to 30 minutes, and I played 8 since I installed it. So
I pictured you doing this like I'm like, he had an old man moment where he paused the game, went to go feed the dog.
oh yeah, you went to go
forgot he
feed the
was
dogs and just went to bed, or
just continue on for the day.
that's precisely what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That kind of describes the way I was watching Conan today. I pushed pause and then I'm like, did some other things and then came back to the room like, oh, it's still on pause. And then took a nap and then got back up and everything had shut down by then. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Oh no, there's so a little bit of League. I've just been having fun playing support. Apparently, in the modern meta, supportive supports aren't very common. So people really like my supporting because they've changed the rule. I haven't looked at anything about the current meta is, but apparently people are confused about supports doing support things. Whatever. It's like putting up wards and casting buffs. It's like, why would you buff me? You can go kill something. It's like, well, no, you kill something, you get rich, and then you murder everything, and I stand behind you and cheer, and go, yeah, boy. That's and then I watched. I've been watching One Piece and a couple of old movies. So last night was Law Abiding Citizen was what I watched. Law Abiding Citizen's a good film. It's poignant. The engineer's psycho. I like it. All right, let's go into what we did last game.
Okay, Esoterica was last game. The Happy Barnacle reaches the friendly port of Senghor. The Marines recover from their ordeal at Mancatcher Cove. Jinshu meets with the Lord of Senghor to sell a set of foul items. Sodak seeks advice on how to recreate an advanced firearm. Sunwoo and Black Dog intercept a spy, and I think that's where we left it off.
Yes.
We are 4 days into our downtime in Senghor. It will take a total of 25 to finish all of our training and our commerce.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a couple of things that might extend our stay. It depends on how many supplies that Dragon Thrall wants us to pick up and how long it takes us to craft the towing mechanism for the Plongear.
Yep.
That all kind of gets tacked onto the end. So we might actually be there a little bit longer. Our planned stay puts us at the end of autumn, and when we strike out again, it will be the beginning of winter. So I don't know how that affects weather in this part of the world, but it might be. I'm anticipating either rougher seas or. Yeah, my question would be: do people actually go out, or is it just rougher seas, or are we?
It's rougher seas. It's
Okay.
going to be rainy season, effectively.
Okay.
Yeah, you're in a tropical climate. You still go out to sea.
Now I've got a question on behalf of Ahmed for Sodak. how long will it take him to research the advanced firearm, and how long will it take him to research the impact rune? So I can add that into um, the planning. Like we have
Okay.
a time tracker sheet that we use. So
The what method is he using for researching the advanced firearm? Like what extra?
I I think he decided something. I did not. I was not paying 100%
Okay,
attention.
let's start with 10 days for the advanced firearm.
Okay, so that's 10 8-hour days. So for him, with the little extra time in the evening and his uh, ring of sustenance, means it would be 5 full magic days of work of researching. Okay,
Okay,
so and of
it'll
course,
be 5 days for him to make an attempt at it.
yep. And then the impact rune.
The impact rune is a. Give me a second here.
It's normally a +2 enhancement bonus.
Yeah. Well, it's a +2 on top of an existing weapon that at least is magical, right?
Yep.
So, and then by our rules, it would need to be a +4 weapon at the end. So I'm going to use that as the basis.
Yep.
So it is a +2 to a +4. So that is 32,000 gold pieces. Divide. So it'd be 32 days. By default, it's that 32,000 gold piece. Sort of research.
Okay. So and he does things at twice this. Is the impact rune considered metal?
The impact rune is the rune itself is not metal, no.
Okay. And then is the advanced firearm research considered metal? Because he crafts at ×2 speed.
The
Metal.
it is the weapon is metal, yes, for sure.
Okay, so I could reduce that further by half.
Yep.
Okay, so he could do that research of the advanced firearm in 3 days, 2.5 days, basically. And then the impact rune, you said 32 days?
Yeah, it's a 32,000 gold piece magic item.
Minus
It's like
+2 part, right?
so sorry, was I on the wrong one? I did. Oh, sorry, I apologize. No, I did a +5 to a +3. No, I should have done a +2 to a +4. I apologize. Give me a second. That is wrong.
It just sounded high.
That's because I screwed it up. 24,000.
Okay, so 24 days, which would be at his double speed, just through magic and extra time, 12 days. Okay. Okay, so those two things, I think the advanced firearm research may happen while we're still in Sanghor, but the impact rune research is something that he'll be continuing while we're on the road.
Might be on the sea.
Yeah, on the sea. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, that's stuff for Ahmed. I will let him know. I'll highlight the advanced firearm stuff just to make it call out that we'll eventually need your.
We'll need an education on it.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. You say supplies for Dragon Thrall on the 17th. Is that when you start purchasing them? Is that when you're contacting Dragon Thrall to
Yeah, I think we can contract them earlier on, but it really doesn't matter. We won't have time to pick up, to find the supplies until later on in the. I think that's the date when people start to free up.
Okay. And then the illusion on your ship. Are you maintaining the illusion? Because I know that you guys went to shore before your ship even came into dock. And you were maintaining the illusion.
It's a permanent image, so Sebastian will just keep the image running.
He just won't cast another one. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, our house rule for that spell, so that the universe doesn't get filled up illusions, is you only have one.
Pixies just casting their permanent images, filling up the entire. The whole world's an illusion. Okay.
It should be one, or maybe your int mod, or there should be some limit on it. Yeah.
There's probably a way to say that these ones are invested in and these ones are not, so that you can still use it as a combat spell. And if somebody was like, I'm making a room full of illusions, or I'm making a big complex illusion, I think that counts as one illusion. I think there's intent there. There just needs to be intent required.
Yep.
So maybe it's at casting. You can choose to have it be permanent, or not permanent. Okay. The search for singing steel.
Yeah, we need 8,150 gold pieces of singing steel to effectively create 3 shields for our 3 bard-ish characters. Those being Grimsby Ozymandias, who is a cleric that has bard powers, but same thing. And then Sebastian, once his Hat of Disguise is done, he took it. Also, he took this level a level of archaeologist bard, the selfish bard.
Mm-hmm.
So, in his aquatic elf form, he could use a buckler, and it would make his bard song quicker to do. This is just a minor optimization for the bards.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Singing steel is like specialized mithril.
Yeah, it's gold. It is gold mithril alloy. And because it's gold and mithril,
Well, okay. If it's gold mithril alloy, then can we craft it from the mithril that we have? So in our crafting backlog of stuff, we have 34 pounds of mithril.
So yes, you could use gold and mithril to create singing steel. It is
how much? What's the alloy percentage?
I'm just going to rule that due to the conservation of mass within the universe not being normal because of magic, you need to basically add the cost of the gold item to the cost of the mithril item to make the item, and we'll see how that compares to the total. I think that'll just work. A gold item costs 10 times its normal item cost. So it's like the normal base item times 10 plus the mithril, and the singing steel is more than double the mithril. So I think that'll just work out for you. And then there'll be a hard craft check that your party can make.
So a buckler's what, like 2 gold pieces? So it costs 20 gold pieces for a buckler?
20. Oh, it's 20 gold pieces for a gold buckler, and then it's 1,000 gold pieces for a mithril buckler. So it's 1,100 gold pieces to and then a complex craft check to make your singing steel. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And then that's market price, and for crafting you need a third of that. Yeah, so yeah, we'll come out ahead on this. I'll do that. I'll do that math later on. It'll end up being less than us buying the singing steel.
Right, especially since like a singing steel shield is normally $7,000.
Okay, cool.
So
effectively, it's a few days worth of fabricates, and then we have all the runes that we need on existing shields and
to transfer stuff around. Okay. Yeah. All right, you're able to complete that task using your superior metallurgical and magical skill.
Yeah, that's a Sunwoo / Sodak project. And then, okay, so this is 1/2 gold, 1/2 mithril. You said half, right?
It would be the cost of a mithril version of the item and a gold version of the item combined.
Times 1 gold, times 1 mithril.
The singing steel.
Yeah, for 1 item. Okay.
It'll be like a third the cost of the singing steel.
All right, so that day is come and gone.
Okay.
Next day, when we were navigating the tunnel with the Plongear, I think you gave us some damage when we hit the side of the rock.
Yeah, you ended up scraping it along the wall. I think there was like 16 points of hull damage.
60 or 16?
16.
Okay.
There were 16 non mendable points. Like there were 16.
And it's around 25 gold pieces per hit point damage to repair boats. Is that correct?
That's about right. Yeah.
Okay, and we half of that we can repair with spells. So.
Oh no, that's after. That was after. It was 30 something damage.
Okay. All right. I don't think we want to let
dry dock the ship.
No, dry dock a Plongear.
They're pretty rare.
I think we are adding this to
like your crafting crew.
Yeah. I think this is going to delay some of the magic items, which is fine. We're gonna fix that Plongear. 8 hit points. How long would that take?
It's 16 hit points.
Sorry, 16.
Give me 1 second. Repairing ship. There's an action for this. Repair. Repairing a ship. Okay. It is 10 hit points on a successful repair check. So 10 hit points per day normally. Okay. Per normal workday.
So 2 days. Per normal workday. Sunwoo can do this in 1.
Yeah.
Plongear 16. Cool. And I'll subtract the money now. 16 off of our money.
Fabricate cannot be used to repair the ship, but it does say that you can use the fabricate to turn mundane materials into repair materials. There's a special use there. You can actually negate the cost by also incorporating a fabricate spell. Now, here I don't know that you can do that, but if you're on like an island, you could, like, if you have vegetation and earth, you can, just as a note.
I think with that amount of damage, we'll just pay for the...
Just do the normal?
Yeah.
You're not going to fabricate the side of somebody's house. And
we're borrowing from your temple. Hey, the ancients did that, man. They carted away all sorts of rocks and monuments to create their houses and new monuments.
Go to Rome and just check out how some of the people's houses look. And it's like, wait a second. I don't think that belongs there. You're just being a goofy little guy, aren't you?
Oh, my great-great-grandparents were goofy little guys.
Festicles, the whatever, mighty is what my doorway arch is.
We have 5 Locathal eggs, which are, like, they're fertilized, right? Like, these are, will turn into little baby fishmen. And they're not inherently evil, so I think... I think Jin, who had collected these eggs and has been tending to them, is going to give them to his people to look after. Not his cohorts, but the enclave of Nagaji that are here.
Okay. Taeyong does take them.
Okay.
They will be cared for and raised to know the way of light.
Awesome.
Or return to their people, whichever comes first.
So I'll just make a note here to Sunscale Enclave. Yeah, we're not.
This isn't Kindergarten Cop.
we don't need a role playing game. We don't need a role playing scene for this. This is basically us being somewhat moral, I guess.
Okay.
It's not somewhat moral. This is us being moral. Moral beings.
It's like, these are sentient beings. Oh, and they're not inherently evil sentient beings.
Correct. Not cannibalistic.
In a world where things can be true evil. they're not the true evil beings. Yeah.
This also balances the scales in Sun and Jinshu's mind of him channeling negative energy in the Zahuagin
Yeah, there's
nursery.
a hooligan where you kind
And
of.
then he saved some eggs, so he did both good and evil. He is lawful neutral. He thinks that this is the balance. This is the sun rising and the sun setting.
Okay.
All right, and then we've got just a bunch of days of crafting and
Crafting and hanging out on your vessel. Ganzorig, give me a perception check.
ooh. Is it against undead?
No. No. We're just going to go with no.
Is it water?
Are you on your boat or are you on the land? Then it's water.
Probably a little bit of both, but okay. So I'll add the +6
this
to water.
small island nation. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my message failed to send. Why?
It doesn't like you.
There we go. I refreshed and it worked. 39.
Okay. It's a bustling little city in this little spot. There are people that you see taking note of your vessel. Give me a sense motive.
From Ganzorig? Sure. 33 plus 2 against undead.
Okay. Okay. There were scribes that were making their way through. They looked somewhat official. They were like making notes on like they're like scribing in a ledger about different boats. And they had a quizzical look when they looked at yours.
Yeah, ours does not have.
There's a guy there was a man with a long nose giving like your boat a little stink face with his thick glasses and then scribbling something in his pad. He doesn't like necessarily approach the boat, and he was flanked by two tougher looking gentlemen that you could call guards.
Yeah, Ganzorig makes a note of that. He'll report to the captain that there's a possibility that people are taking interest in our boat. Awesome, official-looking yabo with a scroll. I could go stick some arrows in it if you want.
We probably not do best killing people who look official or yabos.
Oh, I didn't say anything about killing them. I could use the beanbag tipped arrows.
Oh. Probably not the best idea. Sebastian.
Yes, Captain? Sorry, I was examining my spellbook.
How certain are you of the validity of all this, guys?
It is an illusion. There are spells I can get through it. I'm sure there are people in this town that would be able to do it, but I doubt that it's the same people that look at boats all day. Perhaps they were confused, as one person saw through it and another person didn't.
The DC of the illusion would be...
I rolled a d20 and I didn't see a 20, so I think 1 in 20 people see through the illusion. That's outside of a small few.
The way he cast it, and it's an illusion DC. He used an arcane pool point for +2. It's 27, 28, and cognitogen. It would be DC 30.
Yeah, that's a
persistent damage.
That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good DC there.
Likely they're confused as they've never seen this boat before.
Hmm. If there's any problems, send them to me or take care of them, pay them off. We do have permission to be docked.
Yes.
Okay, as far as he's
It's
concerned,
not
he's
like we're not paying our docking fees. It's not unheard of that a new boat reaches a new port for the first time.
this is true. Give me 1 second. All right, I'll be right back. I have to pause. So if you could
Yep.
pause the recording.